let's just first 10 minutes. We're just gonna chill for a little bit. Let's switch off the lights. Right. What do you think about my LED lights? They're quite. They're cool, isn't it?
I like green, yeah, because it represents money.
Money, yeah. I like when you say that, like green.
Abundance and prosperity.
Bunda.
I like the wallpaper too, as we say.
Yeah. It's an astronaut.
Just chilling on the middle now.
How's he drinking the beer though? Like.
No clue.
How's he drinking the beer? Because I mean, he has to somehow to put it in his mouth.
He should be okay if he takes off for a second, you know.
Yeah, like
he's just doing it for aesthetic.
Yeah, just for the aesthetic, just posing for the aesthetic.
Basically.
Yeah, so it's like it basically means so when you know when you want to escape the world, when you're so done with the world, you just want to go on the moon and have a beer there, like when you want to.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, okay. Do you wanna? Alright, so first 10 minutes, we're waiting for people to turn up. So at like 10 past 5, we're gonna start the podcast. For now, it's just waiting for people to turn up. So yeah, man. Also, Anwar, what plans have you got like for this year? What are you gonna do?
Me, I'm kind of trying to do coding in it, so I'm trying to like get into like the software field because obviously, you get more time, you get more independence, more freedom as well to do like other stuff as well. So that's the plan for like this year. It's gonna try to pick up like C++, a couple languages, and then just go from there. What about you?
Oh, me. The plan for this year. By the way, I'm going back to Moldova.
Really?
But not like forever. I'm going to for holidays there.
Oh,
I'm going on 28th of December, and I'm coming back on I'm coming back on 13th or 14th of December.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. So much food. There's gonna be so much food.
December or January?
January. Sorry.
Oh yeah, calm. Because I thought it was for you.
No, it's like. Yeah, so there's so much food, so much wine, bro. So much like it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. When's the last time you've been to like visit?
Last time was like 4 years ago.
Damn, you're also excited then, isn't it? It's been like a minute, you know.
Yeah, so we should play. I think we should play. We have 25 viewers already, guys. Welcome. We're gonna start our podcast very soon. For now, we're just.
I got a speaker. Do you need a speaker?
Oh yes, bro. Let's put some music, bro. Let's put like some music.
Thank you. I got my speaker. And bro, I bought a book in it. I'm gonna share this book as well. This book is really powerful.
Alright, give it here, please.
Really fucking powerful.
Okay. We're gonna show this book as well. And have you read from this book?
I've read that book from cover to cover.
From cover to cover.
Yeah,
okay.
I still read it now because it's really, as a man, you need to understand the laws of power.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that. So, yeah.
Connected to 7.
Let's put some music. Yeah. Yeah, Anwar, thank you for coming, man.
No, it's mine, man.
I really
I had to come, you know.
Bro, we haven't seen each other for such a long time, man. And, you know, like, it's so great to have you, like, here back, you know, like, it's after such a long time, bro.
Yeah, and that's what I seen as well.
Like, are you seeing any girls at the moment?
Oh, no. Are you? What are you saying?
Oh, actually,
Come on, it's like we have live audience for this podcast.
Huh?
Live audience for the podcast, innit?
Live audience.
No.
Yeah. We have Anwar, who is the live audience. I'm actually like just looking for girls, you know, like.
Don't chase. You attract, innit? You attract by being authentic and just being yourself.
Yeah. I agree with that. It's like instead of chasing butterflies, you are building the garden. I like how you transform everything into a motivational speech. I like that.
You build your garden and attract the right butterflies. You know what I'm 100%. And even if you don't attract the butterflies, you attract insects. At least you have that beautiful garden to look at you every day.
Yeah. I mean, you work on yourself, and then the butterflies will come to you. You know, it's like when you're chasing butterflies, you are basically just exhausting yourself, and you are.
You'd never be able to catch butterflies. You'd never be able to catch cats because they'll always evasive and run away from you. You need to build yourself to have what they want, and they'll attract to you consciously.
My girl tried to hack my iCloud when I logged in, got hacked my code. Tryna get in through face recognition when I was asleep and my eyes were closed. If she ain't got nothing to
That's some good intro music, you know.
Entrepreneur by Central C. Like, I was literally talking to this about like my other boys. Entrepreneurship is the way to go. It's always the way to go. Build your own business rather than working for a company like 45 hours, 70 hours a week. Yeah, imagine putting that 70 hours in your own business. You'll get further every day, every week, rather than working a dead 9-to-5 job when they can replace you like a vape disposable.
Oh man, working 9-to-5 job, bro, is shit, man. I like my last job, right? I told my manager that he shouldn't speak to me the way he was speaking. He was rude and he was patronizing, you know. And he was like, you know what? Next time, don't bother coming into work. And I was like, cool, you know. And I did my shift, you know. I worked my shift, and then I told them goodbye, you know. He was actually he didn't expect it was for real, you know. He told that to me like, you know, he told that to me like we were joking, you know. And then I was like, I think you should not be speaking to me like that because you're being rude. And he was denying it. What? It's like, he was denying it. Like, I was not. Yes, you were, you know. Like, he was putting me into a situation like I was a fool, you know. I don't like people like that. And why I'm saying this thing is because, like, 9-to-5 job, you have to listen to I have to stop swearing. You have to listen to, like, a guy who tells you what to do, and he just wants you for the money. You're nothing to these people, right? They don't care about you. They care about like making profit of you, you know. They're like, that's it. And I think like if you're working for someone, you should be working for someone that gives you like that's treating you right, you know. 9-to-5 job is good, but as long as you're like having some value from it, if you're thriving from it, you know, this is good. Like 9-to-5 doesn't matter as long as you're thriving from it and your boss is not a dickhead. Amazing. That's actually have this problem of not liking to be told what to do, especially by guys that I don't respect, you know, because my boss was the kind of guy that I didn't respect. He was just basically, he was not a leader, he was the boss, you know. He didn't really like teach me a lot of things. He was just patronizing, and then he was expecting me to respect him, you know. And you know, yeah, he was expecting like the guy that I don't respect, the guy that doesn't teach me how to be better, the guy that's just basically patronizing me. He's, you know, expecting me to respect him, you know. That's not how it works, you know. Anyway, I think we should start now, so could you come closer?
Yeah, you think so.
So, yeah, this is Exel. Thank you very much for coming here.
I appreciate it, man.
Madrid.
Thank you for having me.
So, this is Exel, my brethren. We met at the gym. The gym. Exel is a beginner entrepreneur. He has his own brand, which is called the Brainy Bar, and it's a protein. He's a protein bar, right?
Yeah.
So it's a protein bar, and then he has opened a food truck business as well, which is amazing because I love food.
Everyone loves food, man.
Yeah, I love
Everyone
food.
needs to eat.
I love food. Everyone needs to eat, you know, and I think it is amazing if you have, you know, if you have some good food around, you know. I mean, you're making people happy basically, right? So you're helping the planet by providing people good food.
Of course.
And what kind of food do you do in your?
So the kind of food that we do, and it's called Yummy's Kitchen. It's basically soul food. It's food that's good for your soul, basically, like chicken wings, loaded fries, corn ribs, and recently just started opening, and we're gonna start trading in late January, early Feb in Reading. So we have to relocate. We were supposed to start it at Camberley, but we had to relocate, and we found a better pitch in Reading. So yeah, man, it's gonna be good. I'm excited for it.
That is sick, man. That is sick. So what are you thinking you're gonna do after the food truck? When the food truck, are you thinking of franchise, like buy more food trucks and?
Yeah, of course, that's the goal, man. Like franchising, like, and I think in any business that you need to do, you need to scale it into a way that is self-sufficient and franchise it. So if you want to sell it, franchise it, people have their own shares, you can still have dividends of it. I think that's the best way to go about business, is having shares, dividends, and like make sure that you can help other people as well.
Yeah. Thank you for follow. Thank you for yeah. Dodo 10 XD. Yeah, thank you for following, man. How are you doing today? Welcome to the podcast. Yeah. So let's get cracking into the questions. So I got some questions for you.
Go for it. I'm ready.
Yeah. So I already asked you what you're doing at the moment and what grind are you in. Actually, I think we should do something like together. I think maybe I could stream your food trucks and
welcome, bro. You're welcome to come and do a live stream on my food truck once everything is going, and it's obviously gonna put your show in the map as well, and it's gonna put my food truck business a lot of exposure as well.
Yeah.
I agree.
So yeah, man, it would be amazing. What kind of food is that again? Like,
so yeah, soul food. It's mainly chicken wings, chicken burgers, loaded fries. But that's just like the startup. Like obviously when things start picking up the pace, we'll add more items. For example, like chicken and waffles, and like more of like actual soul food.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
That is sick, man. I love chicken wings. And what do you love chicken wings?
Yeah, that'd be nice, I'm more of a burger guy though, to be honest. I'll say.
Chicken wings are amazing, bro. Like chicken wings is I love chicken wings.
and in our chicken wings, we got like, you know how they do in what's that Wingstop?
Wingstop,
They
yeah.
have like different flavors. We have our own different 10, 15 flavors as well. So it'd be exciting. You got to choose loads of different flavors.
Hi Shibs, welcome to the podcast. Thank you for coming. How are you doing today? Cool. So what's gonna be your inspiration for your like food? Like, is it like Mediterranean? Is it what's your inspiration? And are you studying what are you studying to develop your business?
So with the Yummy's Kitchen, I started with my boy. Shout out Joe.
Shout out Joe.
He brought me into this food business because I was literally talking about him that I need to start. I want to start a business. I have spare money to put into a business, and he has this blueprint. He had his own shop back in the day. He has his own chicken shop, and he kind of went out of the past to like. He didn't want to do it anymore, so I talked to him and I kind of pushed him back into that idea, because he said that he was gonna do it, but in the next 5-10 years. And I goes to him, why wait 5-10 years when we can start now?
Exactly.
Then a week after, when I told him that, we bought a food truck together. I'm the type of guy that action now. And like less of the consequence later, because whatever you do in life, there's always gonna be consequences. So you have to put an action now rather than like pushing it aside. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that, because for example, me on this stream, sometimes I was thinking like, I'm not a streamer. I'm not like I don't have the ability for that. So basically, just some excuses. I was thinking I will do that when I'll be more confident in myself, when I learn how to speak better, blah blah blah. And then I decided to myself, like, fuck this shit, I'm just gonna stream, you know. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna maybe make a fool of myself. Maybe some people will laugh at me, you know. Maybe some people will laugh at me for doing that or stuff like this. But I stopped, you know, I stopped putting it aside, and I just like went for it. I went for the leap of faith, and I was like, and then I was just doing it. And I respect you for that, just going for it, you know, because like if you're gonna wait and wait and wait and wait, you eventually just never gonna do it.
It's a part of human nature to like be accustomed to comfort.
Mm-hmm.
Like what you're telling me is like you didn't want to stream because all of this and that, because
Mm-hmm.
you're comfortable in yourself and you're feeling like out of place by
Mm-hmm.
streaming and that.
Mm-hmm.
But you're never gonna learn really if you don't put yourself in uncomfortable positions. You're never gonna learn to drive a car in a stationary car. The
Mm-hmm.
car needs to be moving in order for you
Mm-hmm.
to actually start learning. Same with life. That goes hand in hand in everything we do. Like I know a lot of people that don't want to try stuff because they're afraid of the risk involved in trying stuff. Like, to me, risk ain't really. To me, risk ain't real because you're only like think about who are you risking against? You're risking against yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But if you trust yourself fully and you take utter accountability in everything you do, risk ain't gonna be there. You know it's gonna work 100%.
Yeah. I think some people that sometimes I think like we overthink that, you know. We overthink like the dangers that can be there is actually the when you actually do the things that you are scared to do, and when you actually go into it, then you start to realize, oh shit, it's not as horrible as I thought it would be. It's actually is, and you start enjoying it. You know, you learn new stuff, and you actually enjoy the pressure, you know, that's coming from the discomfort that's coming when you take that risk, you know, and when you actually get used to it, you become like you become addicted to that pressure, you know. You become addicted to this thing, you know. And especially after that, when you went for that risk, you've learned the experience, and even if you're gonna fail, at least you're gonna fail, but you knew, you tried, and you did your best, so you're not gonna regret, you know. Pain is temporary, and regret is forever. So you're not gonna die thinking, I should have done this, I could have done that, you know, and stuff like this. So, okay, let me ask you, so, what books would you recommend to people?
What books? Well, firstly, I have this book that I've read.
Well, let me actually switch on the lights because I think this one is better. Yeah. So what books?
I've read this book from cover to cover, and I believe not just men, but everyone should understand the laws of power.
Yeah, show it to the camera.
Like
the laws of power.
Yeah, 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene.
48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Okay.
I take this book everywhere. I've read it cover to cover, and it still now I still learn from it, because like people still think power is evil. Power is, you know, heinous, but like you use power in loads of different things. Entrepreneurship, you know, going to uni, like the way you perceive life. If you want to be something or like someone, you need to have some sort of authority and power in life. And one other book that I would recommend is Blue Ocean Strategy. If you guys are into entrepreneurship, Blue Ocean Strategy will literally give you step by step on how to become CEOs in your own lane.
Yeah, I think first of all, before becoming a CEO, you have to become the CEO of yourself, you know. I think the power comes from within. You have to have power. If you have discipline and power over yourself, you're going to be able to have discipline and power over other people. You're going to be able to discipline them as well, you know. So, yeah, I really like this one. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy or gratitude. And that's a very good thing, because when you ask someone for help, you have to like tell them what are they gonna get for it. So for example, I want people to donate me money, but why people should donate me money, you know, like, because I want people to, because I'm making people feeling good. I want people to feel inspired. I want people to, you know, I want people to learn something from me, you know. And so if, like, when you're asking someone for something, you always should be like, you always should give them something as well. You need to tell them, like, what are they gonna win? What are they gonna win from that, you know? Like, because why would they do something for you, you know? Like, if they're not gonna win anything from that, I mean, you cannot be generous forever, like, always be generous, of course. You have to, because that's abusement, you know? You have to win, even in friendships and that, you have to win something from. It goes both ways. It doesn't go one way. So.
I understand. Yeah, of course.
So, what are your favorite like? What's your favorite?
There's this one law in this book that says. Let me paraphrase it because I can't remember the exact thing. Yeah, but it says. Steer the water to catch the fish.
Yeah.
It'll be easier to steer the water when catching fish because you use their environment to your advantage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I really like that analogy because in life you're gonna get thrown so much distraction, so much of energy. But if you know how to use your environment to your advantage, which is we all live in the same environment, you're already one step ahead of the competition.
Yeah. I agree. You know, the thing is, by the way, hi Alice, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Yeah, hello Mike, welcome to the stream. Yeah, welcome everyone. If you'd like to say something, like if you would like to express your opinion about what you have heard, or if you just, you're very welcome to say that in the chat. Cool. So now, moving to the next question. I really like what you say, that you should use the environment to your advantage, you know. Because some people actually, what they look is not that advantage, but they look at the disadvantages, you know. And then, like, everyone's got their own life and everyone's got their own, like, perks, you know. So I think you can use, we have advantages, we just need to see them. Sometimes we don't see those advantages, you know. And I think we need to be able to see the advantages that we got. And then when we see those advantages, we can actually then start using them. And then using them is not as easy. You need to know how to use them as well, you know.
Of course.
Now.
That's true.
So how do you cope with anxiety? And do you have any techniques for this?
Interesting. Anxiety. That's to me.
Guys, how do you cope with anxiety?
Anxiety. It's really interesting because if you're thinking about like what are you anxious about? You know what I'm saying? So if you're anxious about something, anxiety, for me anyway, it comes from being unprepared of something. For example, I'm gonna go in a boxing match. Of course, nerves are gonna be in there, but I'm never anxious because I know I've done my work. I know I've trained over like 100+ hours, and it's just time to put in all of the lessons I've learned to the test. You know what I'm saying? So anxiety is a concept that is made by ourselves.
I like that you called it like a concept, you know. Anxiety is actually is in our head. Everything is in our head, guys. Like it's the human mind and how we function is very interesting, you know, because it's for example, in the past I used to think I'm an anxious person, and then when I changed my attitude towards my anxiety and I started making like small wins, and I started like thinking that actually I love this anxiety and I'm not anxious. I'm not anxious, you know. And then the anxiety, the thing that I used to have anxiety for before, now I don't have that anxiety, you know. I used to be like very anxious. Hey, thanks for following. What's your Tay, thanks for following. Thank you very much for following. Okay, now, so yeah, it's all in your head, you know. It's all like it's all your attitude towards it, right?
Of course.
How do you cope with anxiety, Anwar?
I feel like working out helps a lot as well. Do you know what I mean? And just doing stuff that you think you should be doing every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. It's very true.
Okay, so let's say what are the viewers saying. So we have here, so Alice says to breathe in and out. Actually, breathing exercises helps a lot, you know. I remember once I went up to a girl and I felt paralyzed with anxiety. Looking good. Tay Tay is saying you're looking good.
Shout out Tay Tay. She's the one that does my hair. If you guys ever in Reading and you guys need your hair done, braiding, colouring, haircut, Tay Tay is your girl.
Shout out Tay Tay. If you wanna look good, just go to Tay Tay. She'll make you look amazing.
She's done my hair.
Like, can you show it closer to the camera? Yeah.
She's done it beautifully.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. James Falco. How's your shift going, man? By the way, James is, you know, the guy, the English guy.
Oh,
that
that's
streams with me. He's working now,
and
and he's watching the stream. Yeah.
Shout out James.
Shout out James. I hope you have a good shift. Okay, let's get back into the podcast. So now anxiety, right?
Right, wait, I want to add to that,
Please.
Anxiety, like what Alice said about breathing technique, that's really true. There's this breathing technique that I do almost every day, conscious breathing, called Wim Hof technique.
Wim Hof, okay.
Wim Hof technique is really interesting because tested and proven by, you know, neuroscientists that if you do this every day consciously, it will actually ease anxiety of your life. So it's basically breathing normally to your nose, and once you reach, you breathe in an extra 2 seconds of it, so you're inflating your lungs a bit more. Do that like 5-10 times a day every time you feel anxiety, and test and proven fact that it will relieve any stress, anxiety you do. So easy.
It
Conscious
helps.
breathing.
It helps. I was doing some breathing exercises. So I used to suffer from panic attacks, you know, and I used to breathe, you know, and I did like, I think 4 seconds in, and then 4 seconds out, something like that, like the square, like the box breathing. Yeah, that one. And actually it helps, you know. The breathing helps. Sometimes we forget to breathe. Like breathing properly is very important. So when you feel anxious, when you feel your mind is running 100 miles an hour, you have to like take a deep breath, and that will basically reset your mind, and that will like clear your mind, and then you'll reset and be able to like step again, you know. All right, so now let's what do you think so many people don't like Andrew Tate? And Andrew, that's a question for you. But first,
whoa, I think people don't like Andrew Tate because of obviously the controversial topics that he said when he was 25. He's like 36 now, and in that 10 plus years, a lot can change. The things he was doing when he was 25 doesn't correlate to the things he's doing now as he's like 35, 36 or whatnot. But people on the internet don't really scrutinize people, like for example Andrew Tate. They only go about on the clips, 2-3 second clips, and they judge him on that. They don't really look into him, and if you actually look into him, he has more inspirational, powerful messages to be the best version of himself.
Sometimes people just focus on his negative. Like sometimes people don't like that he speaks confidently. They think that he is arrogant.
He's abrasive.
Abrasive, yeah.
Very abrasive.
But that's good actually. That's good because you have to be abrasive so people get your idea. You have to be abrasive sometimes.
It gets the message.
Yeah.
A little bit quicker and better if you're a bit abrasive. Because imagine, you're talking to someone, trying to inspire them, and you're not confident in yourself, and the way you speak is like a bit soft. Why would they listen to you? You know
why would they trust you? Because if you sound like soft and if you sound like you don't trust yourself, why would they trust you? You know
exactly. Because I won't listen to someone that's not confident in themselves. I want to listen to someone that knows what they're talking about, has the work to back it up, and with all the confidence they have. They know what they're doing. Confidence comes from being who you are and doing and saying what you're supposed to do. That's what confidence lies in.
Yeah, that's what confidence. Guys, that's like, I think people should never confuse arrogance with being confident, because if you think someone is being arrogant to you because they're confident, it means like you have some insecurities that you need to change, you know. So, man, look at us, man. We look sick. Come on, bro. We look like fucking. Sorry, we look like we look like rock stars already. What do you think? Like, why so many people don't like Anwar?
Honestly, I've only seen the couple clips out of context, so I haven't really looked into him. I haven't really watched his videos in it, so I don't have a good opinion on this. So
I like what you say. I don't have a good opinion on it, because some people like ask me questions, but I don't have a good opinion on him as well, because I don't know all the insights. You know, I just don't know the man like through and through. So how can I say? Oh, he's this and that if I don't even know him? You know, and cool. So, right. So what are you focusing? What are you focusing on improving in yourself at the moment, or what are you focusing on improving in general in your life at the moment?
What am I focusing on? I'm focusing on everything. Being the best version of yourself, financially, spiritually, mentally, and physically. And most importantly, is spreading inspiration to other people, because good deeds and spreading inspiration will come a long way to everyone. Because if I do a good deed and inspire people, hopefully the people that I inspire do that and it gets passed on. That's how.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Someone redeemed 25 push-ups, and I have to do 25 push-ups.
You have to do it. Go for it.
Fucking hell, man.
Push-ups, man.
By the way, King Jacob is from Philippines, so this is my man from Philippines, right? So Kingar Jacobs, man, that's your brother.
Filipino, yeah.
Filipino. Say something in Tagalog or whatever, like.
Say something.
Hello, my brother. How do you say?
Kamusta ka?
Kamusta ka? Oh yeah, kamusta ka?
Kamusta ka? Magandang gabi. That means good evening.
Yeah.
And mabuhay.
Mabuhay.
That means long live.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna do 25 push-ups. I have to do 25 push-ups. Right. Alright, cool. Let's do it. Alright, let's go, man. Ugh. King Jacobs, man, you like exhausting me, you know, you just.
Bro, do it properly, yeah?
Okay.
Like,
Two.
fuck all this half-hearted. If you're gonna do something,
Right.
do it 100% properly.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19. Alright. Woo! Alright, I think I'm gonna take this off because. Fuck that, okay. So, whew. Alright, I'll be back. Sorry, I'm not catching up with the chat because, so much going on, but I'll catch up with you guys. 1 second. Let me just put this back. Whew. Alright. What? Like that? So, yeah, man. 25. Alright, cool. So what do we have here? Let's see what the chat is saying before we proceed to our podcast. Quinn Shivs, someone from my moderator said that she loved when we did like, oh, we look sick, you know. That's it. Is that because that's true, you know? We're just sick boys, what can I say? Alright, thank you very much, King Jacob, for the push-ups, man. Here, King Jacob is saying, hello, Kababayan.
Kababayan, that means one the same country. Like, you're my countryman. Kababayan.
Kababayan. I see.
Countryman.
Okay. Man. He just made me do 25 more, man.
Do it. Bro, as a man, regardless of what's going on, you should be able to do it.
Alright. Yeah, countryman. Okay. Man, it's a podcast, it's not a working out stream, bro. Alright, 25 again. Cool, so.
Do it properly.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Woo! Okay, let's get back into the podcast. King Jacob, if you redeem another one, I'll promise I'll ban you. I'm joking, no. Okay, so. Okay, we're gonna get back into the podcast now. I'm gonna get back to giving my Kababayan questions. Okay. No, Mike. Don't. Alright. Can somebody redeem for me? He's gonna ban me. No. Okay, let him work, guys. Exactly, Shibs. Exactly. You know, I have to do this podcast. You know. All right. Cool. So, wait. So, Tay is saying, I miss Miley the cat.
Yeah, Miley, she's my cat. I have a really adorable black kitten. She
Yeah.
is literally the most affectionate cat you'll ever meet in your life. Like,
Yeah.
whenever I'm eating or just like chilling in my sofa, yeah, she would literally
Uh-huh.
find the most uncomfortable places to sleep. For example, she'll sleep in my head, like me just eating, yeah, and she'll literally sleep in my head.
Yeah. I mean, next time bring your cat here, you know.
Yeah,
so,
Miley would
Yeah.
literally bring up your views, man.
Yeah, but you were like 100 viewers, like
Exactly.
200. So, okay. So, you were saying, like, could you please answer again? What are you focusing on improving yourself at the moment?
Yeah, now focusing, improving, just overall trying to be the best version of yourself. Like every day, there's no limit to self-improvement. You can literally self-improve in everything you do, in everything you do in life, for as little as, you know, just waking up, trying to stretch better, trying to have positive, like, rather than negative thoughts, you know what I'm saying? So everything you should be doing is...
Because, like, we need to improve our mindset, right? We need to improve our mindset, and the way we think is not like a strong mindset is given naturally to you. You have to train it. It's like a muscle, you know, and you have to practice it every day. It's a lifestyle, like training your mindset, training your thoughts, training your like your body. The majority of time, right? We move. Humans move by the instincts, right? So we do things automatically to avoid wasting too much energy, you know. So we do things automatically. So when we actually train our mind and body to do certain things, like have better thoughts, control ourselves when we experience like temptations to, you know, bad habits, and we control ourselves. We are basically, what we do is like, by every time you train yourself, you basically bring your body to the condition, to the automatic condition to be better, you know, every time. So, you know, when you train to have better thoughts, then your brain automatically rewires, like programs itself to give you like good thoughts. So next time when you have a problem, you automatically like have good thoughts. You have the solution, how to do this and stuff like that, and you know, you're not there racking your brain thinking like, oh, like what should I do and stuff like that, because you have trained it already. It's in your nature, you know.
By constant reinforcing of positive thoughts in your head, it's going to be embedded in your subconscious, and it's going to feel natural next time it occurs.
Yeah, exactly. Now, what is a well-balanced life for you? Or what is balance in life for you? What is balance?
Yeah, that's interesting. Well-balanced life is, I believe that you should have always 4 wins every day. One win is mental, so that can be, you know, self-education, reading, writing, poetry. physical win, going to the gym, going for a run, swimming, cycling, and all of that. Financial win, earning even not earning, but like knowing a bit more about financial literacy. And spiritual win, asking what faith you believe in, asking to be more closer to your God. You know what I'm saying? So every day you should have at least 4 wins.
4 wins, yeah. So now, is being stressed a motivator for you, and how do you, is being stressed a motivator for you?
Being stressed,
like, do you use stress as a motivator?
Stress as a motivator. I think it goes hand in hand with how your life is going to be stressful if you're not prepared. You know what I'm saying? So stress comes from being underprepared, saying being anxiety. If you're underprepared in everything, you're going to be stressed. For example, you got a test tomorrow and you're stressing about it. It's because you didn't study for it. You didn't prepare for the test. But if you prepared and do your due diligence of studying, you're going to go into tomorrow's test with like flying colors and with the confidence of a person that actually prepared for it. Like I always say, that preparing to fail is failure to prepare. You know what I'm saying? So you're already failing if you're not prepared for something that you're doing.
That's true. And I say stress, for me personally, like stress as a motivator, stress is a big motivator for me, because when I'm stressed, for example, I'm scared of getting beaten up, or for example, I'm scared of being being rejected by a girl, or I have some stress at work. I use it as motivator, you know. I feel like I'm alive. I feel amazing, you know. This is like something that pushes me forward, you know. So this is something that I am really like. I really like being stressed, as Andrew Tate said, and I'm saying that I really like being stressed. I really like when I feel that drive, when I feel that adrenaline, you know, and actually even I use like anger, fear, all these emotions, you know. When I go to the gym, I'm like, you know, fucking like
of course, it's part of being human is to know how to channel your emotions, this stress and anger. To channel in the right way as possible. It's gonna take you into different heights that normal people don't know how to channel their stress and anger or whatnot. Yeah,
I agree with you. Like, you have to know how to channel stress and anxiety and all that stuff, you know. Like, people don't know how to channel these bad emotions, and that's why they get imploded, right? Inside, they get stuck inside, and then they create damage, you know. So you need to have an outlet, you know. If you're stressed, if you have depression, you can use it as you can transform poison into medicine, as in it's in one book. It's called The Undefeated Mindset by, I forgot the author. So he was saying you can transform poison into medicine. So your stress is like, you've been rejected, you had a breakup, you can actually use all these negative emotions into like working out, studying, you know, like stuff like that. And then, you know, me personally, after a angry workout, when I'm done, I'm finished, I feel so much better, you know. I feel like great, and I feel like all the load and all the fucking confusion, all the fucking bad emotions, they're just, I feel in place again, you know. Now, so let's read some comments from the chat. Alright, so Tate is saying every rejection is one step closer to acceptance, because you learned where you went wrong, so you can adapt next time. Yes, you're put in, so you can adapt next time you're put in that situation. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's true.
Every mistake is a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Every hurdle you can look at as a victim mindset, or you learn from it.
So you know, when you get hit, you basically learn how to take a punch. So next time you get rejected, for example, you're not gonna cry. You're not gonna be so stressed about it. You're like, oh yeah, that happened, you know, whatever, because you are tough already.
It builds your mental armor, I would say. Every rejection, every mistake, you can either look at it as a big factor in like coming up with your mental armor to like the next stressful mistake in your life.
Now, what is a warrior mindset for you?
A warrior mindset.
A warrior mindset. What is a
that.
warrior mindset?
I like that warrior mindset, man. Like it's about being ruthless and being able to adapt and conquer in all aspects, in all realm, in all battles in life. A warrior mindset, like just think about like back in the ancient civilization, the ancient Egypt, like the Romans, the Mongols, all of them has great, powerful leaders, and all of them has warrior mindset because they have the mindset of I cannot lose. You know what I'm saying? So having that mindset right now, yeah, is gonna be very, very important, and obviously in what path you want to take. Everyone cannot have a warrior mindset because they don't want to be in that path. So warrior mindset is for the people that actually wants more in this life than other people.
Yeah, like for example, conquering the morning, right? When you don't want to wake up, that can be like small obstacle like this. You woke up, you didn't want to wake up, you know, you didn't want to go whatever to university work, but you woke up anyways, and then I think that's like a warrior.
Doing the things that you don't want to do, but you're still doing it regardless of what's happening around you. That's definitely a warrior mindset. That's
warrior mindset. So the warrior mindset doesn't mean you go like fighting people left or right, and the warrior mindset, it means like discipline. You know, it means bit discipline. Even the fact that you have you woke up in the morning and you did what you had to do. That's the warrior mindset as well. And so now let's talk about like warriors. So what are your like warriors that inspire you?
Warriors that inspire me.
Yeah, like you've been talking about Genghis Khan, about
Genghis Khan, Alexander the Great, Julius Caesar, all of these people. Yeah, like Alexander the Great, he conquered 80% of the population when he was 22 because he felt like.
Imagine the man's ambition, like 22 years old and already like conquered like so much, you know.
Because he felt that he has that warrior inside of him. He has that, but
he had that hunger, you know.
Yeah, that fire burning inside of him that he wants to take over the world, and like everyone can have that hunger. You just know how to switch your mindset and like know how to channel it. And like right now, like we can like look into it as obviously we can't conquer the world like how they was conquering the world, but like right now you can conquer the world by, let's say, through finance. Like when you have so much money, you can go and buy like 10 different properties, like 50 supercars, and that's financial conquering. Conquering doesn't mean that you can you just like through destruction. You can conquer by construction as well. Yeah. So you're like, for example, conquering. You're conquering the day. You're conquering the fucking task. You're conquering like, for example, I woke up and I was very tired. I went to uni, but then after that I thought, I'm gonna go to like jiu-jitsu, you know. I did some jiu-jitsu, and once I was actually very tired, and I was thinking I might not go to jiu-jitsu today because fuck that, I'm too tired. But I went anyways. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I was like, I felt when I finished my jiu-jitsu session, I felt great. I felt like I can't describe this feeling, but I felt like I was in control, you know. I felt like I was in control. I was the tiredness and all this like bad emotions didn't stop me. I was the one who said like I'm gonna do it, and I fucking did it, you know. So, okay, let's now no. So what value would you like to bring into this world? What value would I like to bring in this world?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I would love to bring value through inspiring people and trying to be the best version of themselves. I believe that the difference between me now and the best version of myself is action. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to put value into action, that we can't, like as we was talking earlier, it goes hand to hand, that we can't push things away. We have to do it now rather than later, and bring value to inspire people, bring value to your loved ones, to provide and protect for the people around you, to your peers, your brotherhood, your sisters.
Mhm,
You bring value by being the best version of yourself, because a winning energy, if I have a winning energy, it rubs off on people.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly
You know,
that.
people feel that good vibe, and then they get inspired from you, and then they feel like, shit, Exel did that, I want to do that as well, and then and then that energy comes back to you, you know.
Of course.
I know people are feeling like you value, even a smile. When you smile at someone, it brings some sort of value, and
That's
then
very true.
you have already done something, you've already done something. You've already done something great. You know, you've smiled. You made someone smile as well, and that energy just started to circulate. And Tay is asking, what holds the most value to you personally? Value. Okay. So I'm gonna answer this question. To me personally, the value is piece of. Okay, value. What is value for me? Well, definitely no material. My value is no material. Material stuff is just as a consequence of my moral values. But I can say value to me is being amongst my family. The value to me is making other people happy. You know, the value to me is like feeling better than I was yesterday. The value to me is improvement. Value to me is peace of mind and peace of the soul. Like what else? Value. So,
What's your personal value, basically? What gives you the most value by living in your personal life?
what gives me the most value by living in the personal life?
In your personal life.
Improvement, self-improvement, intellectual and physical.
That's good.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, same thing, man. Adding value to my personal is literally just me trying to be the best version of myself. Everything that I do now correlates to my future, and that involves me being the best version of myself in all aspects in my life.
Okay. Tay has asked me, and what is your biggest goal for yourself for 2024? I can already tell you that the biggest goal for myself in 2023, which is about to end in like 7 full 8 days. And I'm gonna tell you my biggest goal for 2023. I want to become one of the biggest streamers on this platform in 7-8 days. I'm actually starting series. I'm starting series called Get Big in 8 days. So I'm gonna record my progress every day of becoming a booming Twitch streamer. And in 2024, my goals in 2024 is finish university, then get back to martial arts, read books, travel. These are my goals basically. What are yours?
I'm trying to live a completely different life this time next year.
Mm-hmm.
In the terms of, I don't want to be working in my 9-to-5 job anymore. I want to be self-sufficient, that I can help people in achieving their dreams.
Mm-hmm.
I find value in helping people get out of this rat race and and they need to find themselves. So my biggest goal is to literally be financially free in order to help the people around me.
Mm-hmm.
That is literally one of my biggest dreams for 2020.
Oh yeah, mine actually. You just made me realize mine as well. I just want to make the money, and then give back to my family, give back to my friends. Some of my friends are saying, "Oh, I've started this business." I'm like, "That have this money, develop your business." Or the most importantly, what I want to do is I want to give back to my family. I want to
You want to take care of your family. You want to take care of your loved ones. And in order to do that, you have to take care of yourself first and be financially free.
Yeah, exactly. So you are helping. I want to help my mother. I want to help my dad. I want to show them that I'm the man that can take care of them. And I want them to have what they deserve. Because my parents and my family have done so much for me, and that's one of my biggest goals. I want to provide them. I want to say thank you. And Shivs is saying, continue streaming, continue painting more. Oh, that's a great goal to have, and I hope you succeed. All right. So Anwar, I want to give you a question. I want to give you the same question. What is your goal in 2024?
I've got a couple. I'll say one of them is to be conversational in Russian next year. Another one is to run a marathon, and you know, just the usual stuff like be the best version of yourself, physically, mentally, financially. Yeah, that's my goals probably.
My man, you know, like it's so cool that he studies Russian as well. Like, man, I can help you with Russian as well. Like,
Well, you study Russian just because you want to, or
Yeah,
you're
for
doing for
bands.
uni?
No,
For
for
bands.
bands, yeah.
Interesting.
yeah, he
I rate
studies
that.
Russian, bro. I mean, that is cool. Russian is not for everyone. It's like I'm studying Arabic and I want to get conversational in Arabic as well. I know some words like "How are you?" "I'm from Moldova," like brother, mother, stuff like that. Cool. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay. So, what are the core values that a human being should have?
Core values.
Yeah, that a human being, for a good human being.
To me, anyway, yeah, core values of a human should have is like being authentic to yourself, because no one knows better than yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you're radiating in a frequency of authenticity and being real, I think that's the best value you can
Yeah.
give out to yourself,
Yeah.
because you're real. You're not being an imposter to anything. You're not following trends. You're not being pressured to do this or do that. So being real to yourself and just vibrating that frequency of authenticity is I think is probably one of the main core values of people should have. True to yourself, man.
Yeah, be true to yourself. Exactly, you know, and don't bend to other people's opinions because, you know, some people, they might have a different opinion about you, and don't let that poison you. Like, be authentic. Even if some people, if you're not bringing any damage to any people, right? Just be yourself, even if other people think you're weird. So sometimes I find myself into situations when I think other people think I'm weird, you know. But then I realize, why should I worry and overthink about that? I'll just be myself. If they think I'm weird, then fuck them, you know. I'm just gonna be myself, you know. It's better to be myself and be in control of my own life than bend myself to some to bend myself and try to be liked by other people and lose my integrity, lose my authenticity, you know, and feel miserable and feel like fucking like I'm not in control, you know.
Like more time, yeah, when you think other people are judging you or ridiculing you, more time it's not really the case, because other people, they have 100 things going on their head rather than like judge you. So more time when you feel like that, it's your own thoughts working against you, and that goes to just like, and that just needs a constant repetition of positive affirmations to yourself, positive self-talk. You know what I'm saying?
Tete is saying, I want to expand my hair business, maybe get a qualification in extensions and other things. Man, Tete, you're gonna smash it. Maybe I'm gonna promote your business as well, you know, when I'm gonna get bigger. So yeah, let's keep in touch, Tete, and let's help each other get big. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bro, I'm all for helping other people's business, like your business, Tate's business, and I got other 6-7 people that I'm willing to help their business. I've done my due diligence of actually studying marketing, financial literacy, and all of that.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I'm not very good at it still because I'm still learning, but I'm more than welcome and happy to help everyone achieve their entrepreneurship path.
Yeah, because if you're helping them, you're helping yourself, basically. It's like, they definitely, if they're not going to say thank you back, like by giving you back some money or something like that, you know, this energy definitely will come back to you, you know, and somebody else, like, that you don't know will come and help you with something, you know.
Exactly.
And, okay, so, I agree. I would answer this question by saying the core values that a human should have is like authenticity, empathy, consideration, right? Striving to be better, discipline, curiosity, entrepreneurship. When you're adventurous, right? You know, loyalty. Yeah, Tay. That's a good one. Loyalty. Loyalty is very important, right?
That's true. Very true. It's rare nowadays to find loyal people in this fake world that we're living in.
I agree. This.
So when you find loyal people, yeah, it's best to hold down to them and like continue working with them, because loyal people is very hard to come by nowadays.
Yeah, loyal people. Yeah, actually, I agree. I cannot say I have many like many good friends. You know, like I have you. I have Anwar. I consider him my close friend as well, and you know, and some like in my circle, I think I have like 5 people max. You know that are not my family, and I consider them like loyal, and I consider them genuine people. But majority, well, people, they don't care about you. You know, they just be nice to you, whatever. There's generic things, they say generic things to you, but they don't really care. You know, some people, they make the like, they kind of pretend that they care, but they don't really care. Like, and people like, you know, that really care about you, that are loyal to you, I think everyone should appreciate them and keep them to you, because these are your base. These are your base of people that you depend on them, and they depend on you. You know, and you should appreciate them. You should, you know, when you're smiling like that, it cracks me up. You know, you should like appreciate them, and you should keep them tight and tell them how fucking amazing they are. To support them, you know, and yeah, and that will actually make you happy. You know. Okay, let's say what Tete is saying. So, C. Being loyal to yourself, true, and you dream boundaries and expectations as well. Yeah, being loyal to yourself and your dream boundaries and expectations as well. True that. Okay, Shivs is saying, I got a few things I need to do. I'll be back. If you're still streaming, enjoy everyone. Thank you for being here.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, appreciate it. It's a girl.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Girl. Alright, yeah, enjoy whatever. Thank you for being here. Shout out everyone, follow Shivs. She's an amazing girl, and yeah, I just like Shivs. Welcome. Yeah, thanks for following. Who was that? Chupa Chups. Okay, Chupa Chups. Thank you very much for following. Sorry I couldn't like see your Chupa Chups. To be honest, it's TBH at the end. So I really like, to be honest, the Chupa Chups, to be honest. Whatever, Chupa Chups, thank you very much for following. Alright, let's move on. Cool. Right. What do you think about the situation in the world, like the times we're living in? That's a question for you, and after.
We live in
sorry, you are in this as well. I know you didn't choose to, but you're in this, man. So accept it, accept your fate, bro.
Nah, bro. I think we live in a very fucked up world compared to like 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Right now, everything is literally on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is against each other. Everyone is out to like tear each other apart. There's not a lot of peace and loyalty going around anymore, because everyone is so selfish in their own personal agendas.
Yeah.
Things happening all over the world, you know, country to country, having wars and shit, and people just out there for their own personal gain, which is, I think, is very vile, because at the end of the day, we all live in the same planet. Why the fuck do we have to tear each other down for personal gains when we're all connected?
Yeah.
We're all on the same DNA, on the same planet, on the same civilization background, and it's just sad how this is the world that's coming true, and it all comes down to the people before us, the people in power. They don't care about people like us in the bottom of the pyramid. They just want to control people like us.
Yeah.
And that's how I think most of this global affairs are getting affected.
Yeah, you know, I can say we live in fucked up times, very difficult times, right? And very complicated times. And I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, very difficult times where I think people nowadays, they have less values and they have less morals. And people nowadays are more, I would say, are more superficial, you know.
We're going back to the dark ages because of how the higher ups are running to the world, rather than like, there's only a handful of people that I know are pioneering to do it differently. But most of the time, yeah, we're going back to the dark ages right now because of, like I said, the people on top.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many like other things about to talk about it, but yeah, we live in. We are actually, even in the Bible, it says that people nowadays, I mean, these days, are gonna be more like cruel. They're gonna be more ruthless. They're gonna be like, you know, like worse towards each other. They're gonna be more like greedy, materialistic, and stuff like that. And I can see that. You know, the times we're living, I can see that. You know. So yeah. So now, Chupa Chops is saying, "All good, bro. Work with money. Work with money. It's a delight to hear what you guys are talking about. It's nice to know there's still down to earth people out there looking to inspire others. That's us, bro. Yeah, that's why we are here. You know, we don't play games. You only play games of life, bro. We don't play games, you know, like Call of Duty. We play the game of life.
Life is a game.
Life is a game indeed.
I look at life as an RPG game. Like, as a man or woman, yeah, you have the ability to build whoever you want to be by working on yourself and by having that thought that you want to be a huge streamer, you want to be a singer, you want to be a rapper. All of that comes within yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You work on that and become the best version of yourself.
True that. Where you going?
Oh, nothing, just cold enough.
Alright, yes. You're not going anywhere, bro. If you're going anywhere, I swear to God.
No, I can never.
Anyways, yeah. We are forcing you to become a live audience.
That's good. We need more input and like different perspective enough. I like talking to people because it gives me different perspective.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like there's almost 9 point something billion people in the world. Yeah, that's 9 billion emotions, perspective, ideas and thoughts, and it's always good to like learn the good and the bads of the people so you can use that in your own game to be better for yourself.
So Tete is asking if there would be a major issue. So what? 1 second. If you could fix one major world issue, what would it be and why? So you answer first.
If I could fix one major issue in this world that we're living in right now, I think it has to be the separation of people. The government, for example, are trying to separate us.
That's actually
trying to
so
divide
true.
us of this and that because it's easier for them to control sheep when they're all separated rather than in a crowd. Because I'm telling you now, if everyone woke up and actually learned what the government are doing behind the scenes, we would have a revolution right now. And there's more of us than them, and we could literally overpower them in an instant. That's why they're doing divide and conquer and like putting against people, like cultures, faiths, like races to each other. Because when we're all, it goes back to the book, steer water to catch the fish. That's what the government is doing. They're steering the water to catch all of us and to divide us. And I guess we can only truly overcome that by studying and being one.
Yeah.
And being united.
I agree with Exel here because like that 1% of people that are behind the curtain, you know, pulling the strings, they actually, we don't realize that, but they actually divide us. And I would like fix that problem as well. I would fix the, how do you say, the darkness of the mind of people, like people being blind and not seeing what's going on, like what is really going on in this world. So, and I would fix that, like, I mean, the division. I would fix this problem, division. People should, if people were not divided, like they are, I think we would live a better life because people would know how to cooperate with each other. So I would fix division, right? Division.
So think about, yeah, the government, the matrix, yeah, they can print money out of thin air. People like us, what do we need? We need money to live.
Yeah.
So they're supplying.
Mm-hmm.
They have unlimited money. Supply. We need the money, and they're using that money to divide us. So we can do right now is to literally get our funds up and like help each other and like inspire people to have financial freedom. So we can inspire others to wake others up.
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, exactly. So, we're gonna move on to the next question. So, let's tell me, please, about the people that what are the people that inspire you? Like, just in general, what are the people that inspire you? So,
One of my biggest inspiration right now is probably Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Elon
Musk.
Musk.
That's a good one.
He is a pioneer for space travel. He wants us to be a multiplanetary species. I actually follow all of his SpaceX work right now. Like recently, he launched a rocket called Starship. It's the biggest rocket ever made, and it's the first ever rocket that can VTOL. Do you know what VTOL is?
Beetle, no.
VTOL is it's basically you know how in movies before, like sci-fi movies, like rockets that can literally like goes up and like comes back down. Usually the rockets we have now is like they go up in the air, they separate, and it gets destroyed, billions of dollars lost. But Elon Musk is pioneering a rocket called Starship, where it can actually go into space, comes back down in one piece.
Oh wow!
It's the actually first rocket to ever done that. Like basically like how in sci-fi movies is done.
Yeah.
And the way Elon Musk, his story, he's come up, is very inspirational, because he put all of his money to a company, Tesla, that almost went bankrupt, but he didn't give up on himself. How can he give up on himself when he can see the vision that no one else can see? You know what I'm saying? That goes into believing in yourself, like being optimistic, delusion to see things that aren't there. So Elon Musk for sure is one of my biggest inspiration in this life right now. Because he's one of the top 3 richest people in the world, and he's still putting 100 hours of work week in and week out.
Yeah.
Like there's people out there, that do like 35 hours, and they complain that life is hard.
Yeah.
They see the world in such a small spectrum that they can't even comprehend the actual people that are actually trying to make the world a better place. So Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, if you're watching this stream, Elon Musk, shout out to you, man.
I'm 100% sure that I will meet him one day. I'll meet Elon one day, man. I'm telling you now.
Mashallah. So, I will say one thing. What are the other people that inspire you along Elon Musk?
I would say people in the ancient times, like Alexander the Great.
Yeah.
All of these people, Cleopatra.
Yeah.
Julius Caesar.
Genghis Khan, your distant relative.
Yeah, my distant relative, man. They're inspiring, not because they want to conquer the world. It's because Genghis Khan just woke up one day. Yeah, he's a son of a chief tribe. Yeah, and goes one day to he has everything. He has the woman, he has the money, he has the respect of his people, but he just woke up one day. What else can we do? What else can
Yeah. So he didn't. So he kept the hunger going, basically.
Exactly.
There's some people
complacent.
He wasn't. He was not complacent. There's some people that reach a certain success and then they stop there. And they think, oh shit. Actually, some people they're scared of success because they think that they're gonna get lost. They will not know what to do with that success, and that's bullshit. Like that's some bullshit feature of human nature, because fearing success is pushing away. Like you have to always think, okay, what's gonna be my next move? Not being greedy, but be like, okay, so when you achieve success, when you go to that girl 10 out of 10 and you actually make out with her, don't be scared that you're gonna lose. Don't be scared that you're gonna lose her or something like that. Just be like, yeah, I deserve it. This I deserve it. Okay, even if she leaves you, it's okay, but feel that you deserve it, because you do deserve it. If you're gonna feel like I don't deserve it, then you're gonna lose it. You're just gonna push away all the all the things that come, all the good things that come in your way, you know.
Exactly, I agree.
And I can say, you know, a lot of like people, they have this thing, they get the success and then they get scared, and then the success leaves them because they're just scared of change. You know, success is something that they never experienced before. It's something that brings them out of, it's a good thing, but bring them out of their zone of comfort, and then they're feeling, oh shit, I've never felt like this before. That's not right, you know. So
Like people, what I learned recently, yeah, is people that they're working to retire.
yeah,
But like, but their concept of retirement is like earning so much money and not after that not do anything. But I think real retirement comes is when you can do whatever you want and however you want, go wherever you want. That is the retirement that everyone should achieve for, and not just the retirement of, oh, I've done this, I don't want to do this anymore. That is, I guess in the old ways, that is feasible in the old ways. But now, why would you wanna just not do nothing when you can accomplish so much better? You only put yourself that limit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You limit yourself by.
The limit isn't here. It's in your head, you know. It's not out there. The limit is not like a natural thing, like this cup. The limit is in your head, you know.
You put yourself
Yeah.
into limits.
You put the frames, basically, you know.
Exactly.
Nice. So, I already asked you, but I want to ask you this question again. So, what happens after the food truck when this business succeeds? What are you planning? Are you planning to open restaurants? Are you planning to open like gyms? And what are you thinking about opening gyms? And what are you thinking about what are you thinking about to do when your food truck flourish?
I really want to get into real estate because, like, right now, yeah, everyone, again, like with food, I like getting to business.
But first thing you've got to do is invest in me.
Of course,
Yeah.
man, of course. That's true. I invest in people.
Yeah.
I have a good eye of seeing the good eggs and the bad eggs because, like, you have to know, you have to understand who you're dealing with.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
example, yeah, if you had a girlfriend, yeah, and
Yeah, yeah.
you know, you're telling me that you're gonna cheat with your girlfriend or blah blah blah, or you're doing some degeneracy with your girlfriend, why the fuck would I want to go in business with you knowing that you're cheating
Yeah.
the woman you're with, the woman that you're sleeping next to every night, and you're
Yeah.
gonna do business with me?
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
woman you're sleeping every night, yeah.
And then
like,
you have like the guts to like cheat on her, you know. That's your closest person, you know, and you cheat on her.
so you imagine, I could just imagine what you would do in a business with me if
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all these money coming in, yeah. So I don't associate with myself with like people that has any malice to themselves because you just, it's so volatile. They don't know, you don't know what's going on in their mind. You should have always a clear conscience.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. So what were you gonna do after
But
that?
yeah, real estate, 100% real estate,
estate.
because like everyone needs to live somewhere, man.
Yeah.
Everyone,
Yeah, the thing, real estate is a business that will never die, and is actually
exactly.
real estate is hard.
It's very hard. It's about knowing the right people. It's about networking with the right people and understanding the market. That comes hand in hand with self-education. Self-education every day is very important because you know you're only limiting to yourself on what you know. Knowledge is power, man.
Knowledge is power indeed. Like for example, knowledge is power. When I'm not listening to when I'm not reading for example, self-improvement books, right? And I get into a problem, I think I'm fucked, for example, right? I think I'm fucked because I don't have that knowledge to tell me that I'm gonna be fine, you know, that pain is temporary but regret is forever, for example, right? And I'll be thinking, oh, I'm fucked, I won't try again, I'll stay a failure, I'll stay a loser, you know. But when I have this information, like, okay, it's gonna get better now, but now I feel this pain, but this pain is meant to make me stronger. That's this information that you know. And then, information is power indeed, you know. And
exactly that.
So,
yeah, real estate, man. How about you? What business do you want? I have so much business ideas in my mind, yeah, that I can't wait to start. Like I
Write
just-
them down as well. Write them down. All
I have
business.
it, man. I have it. So whenever
Nice.
you're ready to like jump on board, I'm willing to take all the people that has the hunger and drive inside of them that wants more to life than just be given to them. I'm
Yeah,
happy
yeah,
to
yeah,
help
yeah.
everyone.
100%. So what I want to do is
What
I
do you
say,
wanna do? Be aside from being a Twitch streamer, like
yeah,
an entrepreneurship. What business do you want to do?
entrepreneurship. I want to do. That's a good question. I haven't really thought about it, but I can tell like what I want to do within the streaming. So I want to become one of the huge streamers on the platform. Then I want to attract like sponsorships, you know.
Cool. So you want to go into the social media route, basically.
Yeah, like I want to become
streaming.
streaming,
Yeah.
and then like for example, I promote your product. I promote someone else's product, you know, and they pay me money.
Which streamers do you look up to?
Oh.
Inspiration, because you want to be in this lane, yeah. And
Yeah,
like
yeah.
obviously, there's already people big in this lane.
Mhm.
Like you need to understand like what did they do, how the work ethic they done, or like the path they followed through. So who do you watch? Who do you?
I watch Jake and Bake. I started watching him. Jake and Bake is an IRL streamer, so he goes like different countries and he streams himself there. So like, there's one video of him. He has been to Japan, you know, and he was like streaming his interaction to people. He was like, he was visiting, you know, beautiful places, and he was streaming, you know. So this is what I want to do as well. I want to do the same thing like in real life streaming, like Jake and Bake, because I want to travel. As I said, I want to. My end goal of life is that I want to travel and make money out of it, right? And I think streaming while traveling is fucking amazing. And especially, I'm studying anthropology, so it's a knowledge of different cultures, different languages. I'll be fine in any country I will go, you know. So, yeah, maybe like a traveling business or something. Yeah, maybe like a traveling agency, maybe.
Or a translator agency.
A translator agency.
Translating agency. Like for example, yeah, all these other. We're in the UK now, yeah, one of the most diverse countries in the world, yeah. Imagine having a translating agency where you can just like represent someone in court that doesn't know how to, you know, speak English or anything.
Yeah. I agree. So someone in court that doesn't know how to speak English, and then they like
call your agency and like, yo, I need someone, blah blah blah. You can just send them through and like, boom.
Yeah. Money, exactly. So find the need and fulfill it, right?
Supply and demand.
Supply and demand. Find the need and fulfill it. And yeah, actually, that's a great idea. I'll have to write it down after this stream.
Of course, man, of
Thank you
course.
very much for the idea, bro.
Of course, happy to help.
Yeah. So yeah, that's interesting. Hey, GP Bear, thank you very much. Look.
Bo. Happy holidays, fam.
Happy holidays, fam. Thank you, GP Bear. So he gave me like 1,000 cheers, which is equates to $10. Thank you very much, brother. GP Bear. Oh ho ho. Thank you. Okay. How are you doing, GP Bear? Welcome to the stream, and thank you for your donation. Thank you for contributing to my progress as a streamer, you know. And happy Merry Christmas. Now, we were talking about business, right? We were talking. GP Bear, if you were about to open a business, what business would it be, you know? Like, what business would you open? And now, let's move on to the next. Would you go in business with your partner? Like, your girlfriend?
Yeah, that's interesting because I've heard a lot of times that you should not go into business with people, with family and loved ones, because emotions can come into play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't really.
But there's like family businesses and shit, you know. So
That's
what do you
interesting.
think?
But me personally, I would never go into business with a girlfriend solely for the reason of we already, you know, we live together.
Yeah.
Like you need to have some sort of separation from your significant other. You know what I'm saying?
I see. So you like keep the boundaries, right? The boundaries.
Yeah.
The
I'd
boundaries,
say
like
that.
this is the limit. So you don't because. Oh, GP Bear says I'd sell fish and chips and crack. And you say fish and chips and crack and then look. Okay, yeah, I think it's better to diversify anyways. Friends, family should have different businesses. Divide and conquer, lol. Yeah.
Smart.
But you know the thing is, like, when you in business with your partner or with your family, I mean, these are the people that you can actually trust. But then you think sometimes even family is selling their family, you know.
Yeah, you can't trust anyone. Like, as sad that it sounds, yeah, but it's the world we live in today. You can't trust your own blood. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you can't trust anyone but yourself.
Yeah.
So you have to, I guess, you know, like you said, like there's family businesses and whatnot, yeah. But like at the end of the day, even your family can backstab you. So it's best to like do business with people that you don't have any emotional attachment to. If you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Emotions can actually come into
It can
your
hinder
way.
a lot of relationships.
Yeah, emotions can mess up your rationality, and you might start doing stupid decisions. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah, I will say as well, I would not work with my partner because I would get sick of seeing my partner every day, you know, and doing business. I'm like, you know, I think separation is very important as well, and like, you know, separation basically it makes you miss your partner, right?
Sure.
GP Bear is saying, yeah, it depends where you are. Some places have family business going hundreds of years, but most people can't have that. Yeah.
It's a different time we're living in now.
Yeah. Tete is saying trust slash loyalty is a privilege in this generation. So many people have forgotten how to show care and humanity. That's true. Even in the Bible, if you open up, you will see that as well, you know. So, we're moving on to the next question, right? Do you think, and that's a question for everyone, right? Do you think people are attracted to drama? Drama. Do you think people that actually love hurting themselves?
People are attracted to drama because they feel like it's some sort of entertainment in their boring lives. You know what I'm saying? It's something different from people nowadays. Yeah, they have boring lives because they don't know what to do. They just don't have any ambition. They lack self-awareness. That's why they stick to drama, because it gives them a bit of the rush, you know, rush of adrenaline of like drama's happening over there. I can just like watch from afar. That's why we have all these shows on TV of reality shows and like all these producers creating drama in this reality shows, because that's what people want.
I can say one thing as well, like people love drama, like hurting themselves, because as you say, they want some adrenaline into their boring life. And I don't know, there's like a trait of a human nature, like a weird trait of a human nature, that actually people sometimes they hurt themselves to punish themselves, you know, because they think they're not good people, they're not good enough as they should be. They think they're horrible people. They think like, you know, and I don't know why, but even like my ex, for example, right? She just loved the drama, you know, but I think if you want to live a happy life, you should avoid drama. I mean, obviously you've got to like make your life interesting, right? But you've got to realize
you can make life interesting in a positive way. That's one thing that this world is lacking. Like, people love the idea of negative, you know, negative actions, negative thoughts. But like, if people understand the power of the tongue and like thoughts, yeah, that having positive thoughts can literally change one's life. And like drama, that's just negative affirmations, negative self-thought.
You can have adrenaline rush, for example, when you get out of your comfort zone, you know, and you're like, well, that's the adrenaline rush. Okay, that's the pain, that's the beneficiary pain that you can get. Also, GP Bear saying that things move too fast these days, so people don't establish long-term contacts.
That's true.
That's true. So many relationships these days are superficial because like there's so much information, there's so many options, there's so many people, there's so like
that's really interesting, because like people nowadays, yeah, like in relationship regards, like they fall in love with the roots, you know, roots in terms of personality, authenticity, spirituality, but people fall in love with the flowers, with the looks, like how she looks good in a dress or whatnot. That's why most relationships
Like I fell in love with his hairstyle, and I think I want to get it as well, you know. And it's made by Tay Tay.
But that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's all about flowers. People fall in love with the flowers. That's why most relationship lasts, because like, you know, it's good in the eyes. Oh, she looks good in that dress. He looks good in that hairstyle. But you don't really get to know the person through that. You know what I'm saying? So I think nowadays, people should focus on falling in love with the roots.
With the like basis of a person. What's their personality?
Makes them take the perspective of things and the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the roots that needs to be loved more than the flowers.
Yeah. With their mind, with their choices, with their that's
Exactly.
Okay. So we have some comments here. Exactly. There's two sides to the word now. People are either selfish and ignorant, or they allow themselves to be walked over and mistreated. The world would benefit from a bit of humanity and compassion. GP Bear is saying, negative energy is energy you can transform into positive action for sure. Transform poison into medicine. The undefeated mindset, and I forgot the author. But I read that from that book. Yes, thank you very much, GP Bear. And then we have Tay Tay saying, that's how you build bonds. Every relationship is an exchange these days. Yeah. You know,
What's up?
no, I'm just thinking, what Tay Tay said, you know, like, yeah, now, you know, every relationship is just like, it's like something like, you know, we need to appreciate the deep connections with people. I think deep connections are what it's a necessity, you know. It's like what makes us happy. Is like deep connections is like what makes us fulfilled, you know. You know when you feel empty sometimes, that's because you're not yourself. You're not being fulfilled, and to be fulfilled, you have to have deep connections with people. That's why people are social creatures, you know. They build each other like we're building each other right now, you know. So. Okay, let's see. So yeah, JP Bear is saying, yeah, in communication studies they talk about social penetration. So it's like an onion, progressive layers of relationship, but every layer you go, there's a chance it could go wrong. I don't know what.
Interesting.
What would you like to say something about it?
No, I like that because it makes me think. That's interesting.
The risk reward is high, so people stay superficial. Yeah, the risk reward is high. Lost Flow is saying, I love Moldavite's flower. Yes, thank you.
Hello.
Yay, we're making a podcast. James is here.
Hi,
James.
Meet James.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah,
So,
I went home a bit early.
alright, do you wanna sit down with us?
I'm gonna go shave, but then I might clock in.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
No worries.
Cool.
So nice, cool. Pro. Yeah, Lost Flow. That's my flower, man. I'm glad you like it. Now, so hi. By the way, hi Lost Flow. You know Lost Flow. I need to take a moment here to. Lost Flow is an OG of this channel, right? He's been here since the day one. And yeah, I just want to say I appreciate you, Lost Flow, and welcome to the stream. So, Tata is saying yes, it shouldn't be about what you benefit, but about your connection and love for that person.
Of course.
That's true. You know, sometimes it's not about the material benefit. You know, it's about what how you make that person feel.
You water me, I water you. That's the best type of relationship.
You know, when you say you water me, I water you, something.
We're talking about flowers, isn't it? Like you water my roots, I water your roots, and we grow.
Yeah, that's true. That's
what are you thinking about?
It's just my head. Anyway, so yeah, I agree. You water me, I water you. You know,
That's the best type of relationships, man. Because like, you know, some relationships are just like dead ass relationships that you know that you're not gonna get anything out of it, and that's like relationships that you don't really need in life, because you need people around you that can sharpen you as you sharpen them as well.
Yeah, that's true. Like steel on steel, right? It's
Exactly.
sharpens each other. And So yeah, even like I think the best benefit you can get from someone, if someone makes you feel great inside you, not you can give someone $10, and they're gonna spend that $10. It's not gonna mean as much as giving them giving them some good advice, or like giving them like supporting them when they're feeling down, and then like they like they feel down and they feel like, oh, what should I do? And you're there, you're like comforting them,
Yeah.
So I think that is worth more than money, you can actually inspire someone and they can make on 1 million.
Of course.
So it's not about the material value that you give to people. It's about the moral value. It's about what you give to them inside,
That's true.
But a lot of relationships, nowadays, I think they're materialistic and superficial. And so now, Tete is saying, that's why I enjoy mine and your conversations when I do your hair, because I get to see things from your perspective and I learn to view things differently from it. Oh, that's great, man.
Yeah, that's the best type of relationships. When, like I said, you water me, I water you, and we help each other grow. And like, life is hard enough. Like, you just want to make life easier in the best way possible. And I think you can make it easier by being perspicacious enough to understand everything, that everyone has their own perspective, and understanding the perspective of being open-minded.
Yeah, being open-minded is very important. And if we are talking about perspective, right? So I can tell you the things from my perspective, and you can tell me the things from your perspective, right?
We learn from that. We bounce off that. We brainstorm off that, and we sharpen each other.
We sharpen each other, and we reach each other's like worlds,
Yeah, of course. We don't have to agree on everything that we have to say, but the fact that is we're open-minded to other perspective is way better than having close-minded and not even like trying to learn other people's perspective.
Yeah. It's actually when if you are like a wise person, you're gonna accept other people's. I love criticism, I love criticism, constructive criticism from people, when they don't disagree with me, because I get to learn their perspective on it. They can teach me a point of view, a perspective that I never thought of before.
Exactly.
And so, conservative is saying, another follower, and if you're cutting someone's hair, you can tell people things from a top-down perspective.
Wait, what?
As you say, and if you're cutting someone's hair, you can tell people things from a top-down perspective.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Even Tete was like, yes, definitely. And I was moving to the next question. Okay, so very interesting question.
Go on then.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Hit me with the fire questions of like.
How do you think you would die?
How would I think I would die?
Yeah.
Interesting. Like, I could die tomorrow. I could die literally going home today.
Yeah.
But I think if I die right now, I think I'll die happy. I have no regrets in everything that I do in life, because that's very counterproductive.
Yeah.
If I die, like, I've talked to people, and they told me, don't chase money, because, you're not going to take that into your grave, whatnot. But at least I die in doing something I love, which is making money and trying to inspire people and follow through to their entrepreneurship. If I die right now, I don't know how will I die, but if I die, I have no regrets in dying, knowing that I lived a good moral life and to help people along the way. That's good enough for me. Come on, bro.
The thing is, we are scared of death when we are not living the true life. Like when we are scared of death when we are not living the life we want to live. I think this is when people are getting depressed. This is why people are having panic attacks. This is why, because they're not working on themselves, because they're not doing what they should do. This is why they're scared of death. If you live your life, you're doing what you want, being keeping that integrity in you, working hard, and what you do brings value into this world, you're not scared to die, because if you're dying today and you live the fucking fulfilled life, you know, full of value, when you die with peace, you know. And this is when you're actually not scared of death, because when you actually become that person that brings a lot of value into this world, when you work on yourself, you have no regrets, right? And you're ready to die any moment, you know.
We're all gonna die anyway. Death is inevitable. So live life how you wanna live. And like, you know, there's this phrase. I'm pretty sure everyone heard of this phrase, like YOLO. You only live once, yeah. So, but people take that into such a different concept that you only live once. You do this, you do that. You become a hoe. You become this. But like, that's not what YOLO means for me anyway. Yeah, you only have one life, but living it right is enough. You know what I'm saying? So live how you wanna live, the life you want in a moral way, and like if you die to it, so be it. We're all gonna die anyway.
Yeah. Tete is asking you, if you die, can I have Miley?
If I die, I'm telling you, you can literally have my cat, because I'm pretty sure she'll die as well.
And I would die. The way I imagine I would die is somewhere fucking traveling, maybe like climbing a mountain or something like that.
Or going to like the ocean, Pacific Ocean, and like big oceans, and like you just fucking, you don't understand
in Antarctica,
and like you just get eaten by a megalodon or something.
Yeah, that's the best death I could ever have, you know. Tay is like, yay, that's the best death I could. You know, so. You know, that's the best death I could ever have. You know, dying somewhere in the mountains, dying somewhere like doing what I should do with my life, doing something very valuable to myself and others. And already, so tell me more about Grant Cardone, because you told me you.
Yeah, Grant Cardone. He's another one of my inspirations, actually. All these people, that have my inspirations. I do studies about them every day. I listen to them because they're the people that I inspired to be. Grant Cardone he's one of the biggest names in real estate right now in America, and he's out there helping people to become the best version of themselves, like, you know, financially. And he teaches people how to speak better and be more confident in their money, because money nowadays, like I said, the government can print money out of thin area, and you should be able to know how to play with that money, how to make that money work for you. And Grant Cardone explains it a lot and beautifully, how he can help you into financial literacy. And the fact that he did a show called Undercover Billionaire, which he went to a completely random town in the US, and he became he became
you can sit down.
He started a company,
and we would like sorry to interrupt. We would like to hear some for you to throw some ideas as well.
For what?
For the podcast.
Haven't you already done it?
Huh?
You've already done it, no?
No. We're still going with the podcast.
Oh wow.
That's why. That's why I'm happy you're being. That's why I'm happy you're being here, because because now it's gonna get better. You know, this guy is full of ideas. And by the way, meet Anwar.
Anwar, that's me,
Anwar, yeah. So, how was your work?
It's work, wasn't it?
Work is work. Yeah, money don't smell.
Exactly.
So how did you?
Not good, not bad.
Yeah.
Another day in the office.
Pretty much.
Another day.
No, because when you're not in the mood for it, and it's like a bottomless brunch, right? So when you're not in the mood for it, and you got all this like music playing and the dancers and that, you're just like, fuck off, because you can't stand it. So I just went home early today.
So, some comments from the chat. I love that cat. Like, she's my own. Her purrs are the cutest. Alright,
she's talking about Miley.
Yeah, she's talking about Miley. Lost Floyd saying these vessels weren't meant to go on forever. Our tomorrows are not promised, but our energy will never truly die. No need for fears.
Energy, law of transfiguration of energy. Like, it means that you cannot destroy energy. You can only transfer it and like into another form.
Yeah, exactly. So like when you're angry, it's energy, and you can only the energy is not like, you cannot delete energy. You can only transform it into something else, into a different emotion, into like happiness or
Exactly.
whatever.
Exactly.
So, now Tete is saying, loving the outfit and the turtleneck. Yeah, you look like Andrew Tate, you know,
Calm, fam.
the turtleneck.
Have to look smart on your
It's
minute, trying to make an impression, a good impression, man.
You know that I have the song playing in my head.
Oh, Andrew Tate's theme song, yeah.
Yeah, that's Andrew Tate. Yeah, so I've given you all the questions, so the podcast is over.
Bro, I appreciate it, my friend. That's really
For now,
entertaining.
what we're gonna do? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Again, thank you very much for coming, man. It was great having him here. Actually, he did a great favor to me by coming from Reading to London, you know, and we talked about like so many good things, you know, and I think that was that was the best stream I ever had. Not gonna lie, you know.
So far.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That stream so far.
So
like,
that's.
Alright, I'll just go force myself. Shut up.
Yeah, the windows over there, man.
Like, that stream so far, man. You only have yourself to thank for, like, you know, you have this vision and drive to like be something. Yeah, you just have to push through and follow through on like whatever. Regardless of what's happening around you. Yeah, do not give up on yourself. You know how your story is gonna play out. So play it with the best possible choices you can.
Yeah, exactly. We don't know the true answer, right? But what we can do is like make sure we do our best. That's all we can do. We don't know the exact answer that's gonna be correct 100%, but what we can do is try our best. So
that's all we can do, trying.
Anyways, I'm gonna finish this podcast now, and again, thank you very much for coming.
I appreciate it, man.
We're gonna raid another streamer now. So show love and headshot, and yeah, I'll see you again shortly. But yeah, thank you everyone. Everyone have a great time, whatever you're doing. Be productive and enjoy life. Okay, let's raid now. Yeah.
Interesting, man. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
So did you come here just for this?
Yeah, man.